Hello, welcome to another modern stream. We're going to be trying out an interesting take on the company deck that we were looking at before. This one is splashing blue. We have a couple of new additions to the deck, and we will go over them shortly. Of course, if you're enjoying this kind of content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and you can get notified whenever new videos get uploaded. And of course, leave me a comment if you are liking what you see. If you're not liking what you see, also leave a comment. But yeah, so what we're looking at here is the same concept. So we have our mana dorks on turn 1 that we basically want to be playing every single game in order to play a 3-drop on turn 2. We're adding a couple of interesting 3-drops as well this time around, namely Teferi time Raveler. This is, this card just needs no introduction. Obviously, this card is pretty busted. So Teferi helps in a couple of situations. More important than anything, it's the fact that it just forces everything to happen at sorcery speed, which it's going to help us a lot. There's also the interaction with Cascade, which is very impactful, particularly with the popularity of the Living End deck that has started popping up now. So Teferi adds a very interesting angle of attack to the deck. We also have a 1-of Retreat to Coralhelm, which, if you're not familiar with this combo, it works with a Knight of the Reliquary. So basically, you use Retreat to... it has 2 modes, landfall, that trigger on landfall. So whenever you tap, you can untap or untap target creature, or you get to scry 1. So what you do is, with a Retreat in play and a Knight in play, you will sacrifice your land, you will go with a fetch land, you will tap your opponent's creatures, you will fetch a land, you will then untap your Knight of the Reliquary. And then you basically copy and paste that, you rinse and repeat forever, and you hopefully get to kill your opponent on a single hit. We also have the other cards that we were playing in the previous version of the deck, so Tireless Tracker, Remnant Excavator, Courser, Kruvix, and of course what ties everything together in Skykill Operation. And I'm trying a couple of random one-offs. I mean, they're not necessarily random, but these are definitely the big question marks in the deck. Mostly because of the double blue cost. I think that this is a green-white deck. We have double green cards. We're going to need a bunch of green mana. And then we also have a very powerful double white card. So there is a very, very high cost to be playing double blue cards in a deck like this. But I think that they add something pretty interesting, particularly Bracing Borrower. I think that being able to... just like the random bounce spell can be pretty interesting. And then, of course, Vendilion Kick is a house against all of the combo and control decks. So, always happy to see V-Click. The sideboard is a little bit all over the place, but I'm trying to cover the bases. Hopefully, it does that. I'm honestly not sure. I'm playing a couple of Guts and a couple of Disputes. No idea whether I should be trying a different approach. But again, I have not played with the deck too much, so I don't know what are the deck's holes just yet. But yeah, hopefully you'll join me for round number 1. See you there. Alright folks, welcome to round number 1. Sure, let's keep this hand. The thing I don't like about this hand is that it basically has nowhere to go, which is a little bit annoying, but I mean, turn 2 Teferi is no joke. Another Elves player. What's going on with the Elves players today? I will cast Time Walk. Not loving our spot right now. I think we want to eat the Elvish Mystic. I think that I really need to slow down what my opponent's doing. YouTube prediction with the deck. I predict I will go 3-2 and realize V-Click belongs to in 2017, and Bracing Borrower should be a Reflector Mage. I don't think I want to be playing Reflector Mage in this deck, honestly. Like, we're playing Apparition. Like, those are not cards that are necessarily helping our game plan, you know? If my opponent attacks, I will happily take the trade, yeah. Giving them a like stupid 1/1 instead of a potentially synergistic piece, I think this is great for us. That I don't think that was a good trade for them. Well, I'm even more confused now. So let's play a tracker. Let's play a land. Fetch for a green source. Let's take care of the Archdruid. So next turn we're gonna be doing some stuff and some things. That was very confusing. Why would they? That's such a bad trade for them. Anyway, whatever. If I put in place, now we can bounce my Skyclave and exile the Remwalker. I guess with only 3 mana we can do this. With my opponent having access to only 3 mana. Can I just plus right now? I think with plus. Plus, get some plus. Mana Symbol, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody for Mana Symbol stream. We're experimenting with some Bant collected company. Unfortunately, all of my notifications don't work today for whatever reason. Twitch is being an idiot. But yeah, how was your stream? How was the stream, man? What were you up to? That's really scary. Heritage Druid. And this board is about to become an absolute mess. I really wish I had found like a Knight of the Reliquary or whatever. Can you choose what kind of clue token tracker produces? I have no idea. Maybe you can, maybe you... I doubt that you can. And different cards produce different clues, which is also funny. Collected company is a big deal there. The big question here is, are we going to have enough time to cash in all of the resources that we have? Because that's the big deal right now. Oh my god, Second War Master is gross. Mr. Sari with the tier 1 sub coming back for 9 months. Baby sub is born. You love to see it. You love to see it. Thank you so much, Sari. Thank you for being a member of the Primetime Stronghold. Something tells you that we're about to die to the shaman, a second shaman of the pack. Okay, so I really need to kill this Ram Walker ASAP. This is gonna draw my opponent a million cards. Glad to be a member, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no. Vomit. It's not good. Not a good start. Not a good start. Can I attempt to percent lethal? We bounce the illusion token. We swing for 5. We swing with Tracker, Borrower. The problem is that we have to make sure that we don't die on the crackback, which is not a given. If we play, they're a virtual 13. We present 5, 9, 11, 13. So we can't force a chump block. Math is for everyone. Yeah, I know. Stupid math. Stupid math. I don't think that I can play this low game. Because I think that just another shaman just kills me. So I'm not gonna like bounce my own Skyclave and go with that line. Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm actually just dead to the Asuri, so I can hope that my opponent whiffs on the other one, but... So... 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can Realm Walker, but that gives them a blocker though. So if I take the Realm Walker, we attack for 5, 8, 12, 14. My opponent blocks with a Suri on the Skyclave operation. They get a 3/3. And then I play Knight. I'm gonna have Knight and Apparition to block, and then we block here and here. My opponent gets no 3/3. They have a 3/3. So 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically we should be able to do that, I guess. That is awesome. All right, that's actually the best case scenario for us, because like if they blocked here, we would have been in significantly worse shape. I think that my opponent did that because they have another Shaman of the Pack already rolled up, so I do think I'm still dead, but I think that this is the play that makes it most likely for us to win. Yeah, because we were percent limited is why I exiled the Ramwalker, because it opened up an attack with the Skyclave Apparition, which we otherwise did not have. But I think that we're just going to die to another Shaman of the Pack. I still think that this is the line that gave us the better shot. Yeah, we could not beat second Shaman. That sucks. That sucks. That was nice though. I think that we played that one fairly well. Didn't end up working out in our favor, but it is what it is. Scavengers can go. Not having access to Blast Zone in this match is gonna be problematic, but at the same time, what the hell with people playing elves today? Why is everybody playing elves? Stupid and sexy elves, exactly. Tough stuff. I don't think our deck ever wants to be facing elves. Elves is basically doing the same thing we are doing, except a lot better. Of course at a cost, right? But okay. Ugh. Gonna keep though. So if we find the land, we're gonna be in fine shape. If we don't find the land, we can gust something at least. Hello, how you been playing the company decks, friend? You play pretty well, if I do say so. Oh, thank you. Thank you, goalkeeper. I have played some company in my past. I've even played some elves in my past. After the event Summer Bloom, I started to experiment playing other decks basically. And wait, they reveal Heritage Druid, but they play the Nettle Sentinel. Weird. No second line is obviously brutal. But yeah, I've been playing. I did play a lot of company back in the day. Just gonna gust that guy. I have to use my mana here because I don't like if I draw a land, I'm not gonna be able to use it. So System Control is supposed to be a really bad matchup for Amulet. I feel like I've lost my last 4 or 5 matches against them. It's not necessarily a very bad matchup, but it's not a good one. It's definitely an extremely hard to navigate matchup. Land, sweet. Okay, so what are we doing here? Just playing knight. So now we play knight. Next turn, my opponent's gonna go Heritage Druid into the 2-drop, which is bad for us. Or I guess like 2-drop into Heritage Druid. It's a lot better. But Esper is better than blue-white for Amulet? No. I actually think that the opposite is true. I'd rather get paired against blue-white control than against Esper control. Dude, what's with these elves, man? What the hell's going on? Why am I getting completely destroyed by this? The stupid little critters. Second War Master is disgusting. I think I died inside a little bit. Okay, one card left in hand, so if we can dodge a couple of... If we can dodge a couple of draw steps, I think we may be able to stabilize. Yeah, it did well in both of these past weekend challenges. Common sense. So that's why you see an uptick in the deck. Courser. Yeah, we're dead. Needs more Plague Engineer. Oh, could you imagine Plague Engineer? Oh, that would be delightful. That guy just doesn't quit, huh? My goal is for my opponent to overthink it here. Damn it, they didn't overthink it. Punish for playing Oust instead of Path to Exile. God damn it. Ah! Feels bad, man. Alright, see you for the next round. Welcome to round number 2. We're presented with a slow-ish hand. My opponent keeps 7. I think I'm going to ship it. Not necessarily better, but I'm going to keep this one because I don't think I can keep going lower. Probably Heliod. Yeah. Definitely Heliod. Yeah, okay. So we're probably going to be playing Apparition here. And then we're going to company on the following turn if we can. Yeah, it's going to be a Coco off. Yeah. You're dying right now. Out of here. Go. Get out of my face. So we should have a lot better value, but my opponent has a lot better cards. And a combo that we can't beat. So, yeah. That's another thing that can happen, though. I'm okay with that. Offer the trade? Don't mind if I do. I got nothing, opponent. Don't mind me. I just got very, very unlucky and I have nothing. Opponent is medium level Heliod gamer. Yeah. You want to attack? Wow. That's a gutsy play. That's a gutsy play. We're really whiffed here, but at least we get to eat the Oreo Champ. Oh, they have their own company? Unfair. Absolutely unfair. Oh, this is great. It's the battle of the whiffing collected companies. This is awesome. So we can't block here because my opponent has Pendelhaven, but we can block next turn. Wait, they got Walking Ballista and they put it in the graveyard? That just gives me food for Scavenging Ooze. Oh, I should have tapped this. Oh, we can... Yeah, I can't help myself. Let's do that. So I think we're looking good now. Maybe I should attack though. Should have definitely attacked. Ranger Captain. Let's eat that one. Let's eat that one. It's a lot of blanks, man. That's a lot of blanks if you asked me. Can go with Canopy, I guess. I guess I should have done this before getting a land. B-click. What's up, Atlas Retro? How's it going? V-click is back, baby. Well, we're gonna take the ballista. Opponent doesn't have good attacks. You're gonna eat the Skyclave apparition. I'm gonna hold on to the land because of Tireless Tracker. Damn it, man. Gonna eat this Spike Feeder right now. We can swing for 5 with Vendilion Click, but this prevents my opponent from just comboing me out if they top like a Heliod. Their only card left is an Unknown. They have a ton of good top decks though. That's a good top deck. Yeah, we have Ghost Quarter. Interesting pickup. Yeah. So we basically time walk them here, which is nice. My opponent can't activate this turn. They need to wait until the next one. Let's see if they realize. I'm not playing Kessing in this version. I have high hopes for this Brazen Borrower right here. Yeah, I was playing Kessing in the previous league. I'm not playing Kessing here. I guess there's no reason to do that. Petty Theft. Blue, blue, and 1. Cast this. Ugh. Let's speed up this clock, shall we? We really need to dodge Heliod though. Heliod is a problem. I think we can basically beat anything that's not Heliod, or like component to Heliod obviously, or something like that. Get in there, boys. No Reclaimer Flags and Survival could I feel betrayed. Yeah, Sarah, I'm testing a different version. No Heliod, baby. Let's keep dodging. Let's keep dodging, just like Neo. Neo in the Matrix, just dodging bullets like that. Did we dodge again? Please tell me we dodged. Looks like we dodged, chat. Looks like we dodged. I think I want to play this apparition, but I think I'm killing the Auric champion. Wow. Dodge. Why didn't activate Ooze? Because it just doesn't matter. Like we just have so much mana anyway. Wow, we somehow dodged that. That's awesome. We probably want gusts. Maybe. Actually, Vendilion Click was pretty insane that in that game. V-Click was ridiculously insane that game. Let's try this out. No lander. Ship it. Stinker. We probably have to keep this one though. You're getting hella oust, Rolf. Get ousted. For those wondering why we're playing Oust over Path to Exile. That's why. Ha, they even had it. Yeah, I don't think I'm really tempted to go squad of them right there, but I don't think that we can really afford to. Now they're drawing Arbor Elf. Arbor Elf was their draw step there. Oh, now you show up? Disrespect. Okay. Company. Main phase company. Only one Heliod. Only one Heliod. We're just holding up company, right? That's a problem. My opponent just does not respect the... They just do not respect collected company. They're just like, ah, you don't have it. We just don't have it. Look. That is such a sick draw. The sickest of sick draws. That's what that is. So we're just going to double hierarchy into operation. Get in there, tracker. Heath, clue, fetch, plains. Okay, just no spike feeder. We lose to spike feeder. And that's exactly what my opponent has. No, they don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it, told you. Okay, that's kind of a problem. That just may be a tiny bit of a problem. Racing Borrower one time. Brazen Borrower one time. Oust. Oust would be pretty great. Teferi. I mean, that's not bad. The problem is, what's our end game, right? We get to go squatter their Utopia Sprawl. ×2, I guess. They do get to grow their Auric Champ, though. Raveler with a tier 1 sub, coming back for 18 months. Thank you so much, Raveler. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Appreciate the support. I think I'm actually just gonna crack a clue here instead of playing the tracker. That's an interesting one. Croxel the Fix says, I've been playing a bit of Temur Skip Shift lately and having a blast. Would that kind of deck be a consideration for a future Tuesday? Are you talking about the blue version of the deck? I have played that deck a fair amount in the past. I think it's quite strong. I think it's quite strong. And I do enjoy it. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I wouldn't consider that necessarily like a brew for Bruce Day Tuesday, but we'll lose to the Infinite Life. So disheartening. So disheartening. There's nothing we can do. Have I tried to reclaim Escape Shift? I have not. That could be interesting. I can't remember who I saw playing it though. But yeah, that's a lot more of something that I would be interested in giving a shot to. The stupid Heliod deck, man. I really wish it didn't exist. Really, really wish it didn't exist. It kind of feels like the only kind of toxic deck in the current format. Gusting the RW Elf was also interesting, but probably not worth it. This company needs to do the thing. Really needs to do the thing here. Seems solid, and by solid I mean fun. Yeah, that's my kind of solid. That is indeed my kind of solid. Could have gotten Revoker there, but the thing with getting Revoker is like we just don't know what we're naming here, right? Because we don't know what we need. So if my opponent has a path, they're forced to use it here. Yep. Probably just getting Canopy. Plus in here is really bad if my opponent has their own Skyclave. Am I gonna work on blue-black Lurus? I doubt it. Like now that I found all of these company decks, these seem like they are doing the stuff that I want to be doing, you know? My opponent has their own Skyclave, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Didn't get any value from my Teferi. We draw another blank. We draw another blank. This is not working out here, chat. This is not working out. Just gonna try to turn the corner. We're playing Apparition Aggro now. Just out here playing Apparition Aggro. Your go, opponent. Company is big. Company is big here. Company is big here. I think I mean walking ballista. I'm naming walking ballista because I have Spike Feeder covered with this Aether Gust. Can we race to the finish line, chat? Can we race to the finish line? Conclave Mentor. Yeah, you're good, Conclave Mentor. You're good. Wow, the last card is the Spike Feeder. GTFO. GTFO. They block here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we should have lethal here. Yes! Best deck in the format. Knight of Reliquary and a million Sky Collaborations have something to say. See you for the next round. All right, time for round number 3. Great hand. You love it. You love to see it. Can we please be paired against... Let's be paired against Dredge. Just turn to Scavenging Ooze, take it from there. Bird, go. What are you up to, opponent? Flooded Strand is what you're up to. I see, I see. That is not a bad draw. Steam Vents. Click. See what we got going on over there. Awkward. So I guess I'm just taking the Snapcaster. It's the most mana efficient thing that they have, because it allows them to like snap bolt or something. Man, really unfortunate that we're playing against the we're playing against this stupid spell snare deck, and we drew one of our literal 2. We have 2 legal targets in the entirety of our deck. And we somehow managed to draw it. For ya. Okay, they only have 1 unknown. So if they go to draw 2 here, a Braid. Devastating. Devastating! That is the company that we needed to not whiff. That is the company that we needed to not whiff. That is the company that we had to get like a knight or a tracker or something like that out of. So if they cryptic bounce ooze, which is probably what they're gonna do, I guess it's okay for me. Like, it's obviously not great, but it's better than they cryptic countering my stuff. I'm gonna eat a lightning bolt. I'm gonna eat the upgrade. Five cards. Don't chase me, bro. We are... I guess we have Skyclave. So maybe we still have a shot here. They didn't brainstorm? Whoa. So we're gonna just core surplus operation here. Oh, and now you show up? Damn it. But this puts two creatures on board. And obviously just getting rid of the chase it's just massive. Yeah, they can potentially get a 4/4, but could be worse. And the fact that they didn't get a brainstorm out of Jace is obviously massive. Thing in the ice. Wow, that's a card. Thing in the ice. It's one you don't see every day. Not bad, not bad. I just want my opponent to not be able to draw 2 here. That's why I'm playing this Scavenging News. Wow. Okay. Guess we don't have attacks because this is an 0/4. What do you guys think of liquid metal coating Karn plus harmonic sliver? I went 2-3 and 3-2 with it, trying to improve it. Just seems like you may be trying a little bit too hard. Like, instead of harmonic sliver, it's just like Ancient Grudge seems like a much... Oh, why didn't I attack with both? Oh, because they can bolt this. Yeah, never mind. This is fine. It just seems more mana efficient, and it seems like it would do the thing that you want to do just better, right? Because you're still like, the coding only allows you to destroy one thing per turn. Because you're only turning one thing into an artifact. to make slivers more interactive. Yeah, I don't think that's what you want to do though. It just feels like you're trying to make Jace more aggressive, right? Like this is not an aggressive card just by design, right? So at that point you're just trying to make a card be something that it's not. We made our land drop this turn, so I guess we just chill here. Point is not drawing two. We still have we still have information about these two cards. We don't know what the rest of their hand looks like, but we still have the info about these two cards. Those Soul Shock lands are so pretty. Yeah, I like them a lot. We can company here. This is what I was saying about retreat. Like, it's just such an awkward card. Just really not very good. Oh, I guess now we can actually attack because this thing in the ice has only a single counter. So what we can do is we can attack like this, and we're basically forcing my opponent to do something because... I mean, I guess they can just take two, but if they try to bolt the Skyclave operation, it just gets bounced, so it's not a big deal. Two, three, four. I guess I can company on their end step. Force my opponent to flip the thing in the ice with the Archmage's Charm, and then I can untap and I can play a bunch of threats. Yep. I hate Alex, how's it going? It's going well. Bolt my Skyclave. That's fine. Honestly, that seems like a waste of a Snapcaster, especially knowing that I have a Knight of the Reliquary in my hand. Oh, I guess that explains everything. Okay, so Spell Snare plus Unknown. Spell Snare plus Unknown. Playing around Mana League by leading on the night. If they are Cryptic, they have Cryptic. We'll list to it anyway, so. It's a relevant point of damage. Now my opponent is probably they can't fetch. Yeah, we're playing against... I'm assuming that this is Blue Moon. We have not seen a moon just yet. Opt. Opponent's looking for a Cryptic or a Snapcaster. I guess a Snapcaster doesn't do it. It needs to be Cryptic. Silly Bird of Paradise swinging in the air for lethal. That is awesome. That is awesome. Anyway, Disputes we like. Archon we like. Maybe Purge? Let's go with this. Maybe I should be cutting these Scavenging Nooses. Do you like a protection line in this deck? No, I don't. I think that the only deck in which Sajir Step is playable is exactly Black Green Depths in Legacy. Because you have access to crop rotation, you have multiple ways of leveraging it, and usually when you are going to get that card, basically it gives you more games than it costs you. I just don't believe that to be true in any other deck. The upside is just not that high, basically. Like, yes, you're gonna get a blowout every now and then, but I think that the downside of having an ETB tapped white source is just too bad. How does Blue Moon win again? They show me Thing in the Ice and Jace. That's why I'm keeping my Skyclave operations. It's funny that we didn't show them Teferi, we didn't show them any, like, I guess we showed them Click. Which, by the way, shout out to Click. Shout out to Vendilion Click, who came, dealt 8 points of damage to my opponent that ended up being the difference between winning and losing. So shout out to V-Click. Instant speed threat. You love to see it against the control decks. Honestly, this card is just great. This is one of my favorite cards ever. So sweet, so balanced. Nobody ever argued to get Vendilion Click banned, you know. Oof, this hand is pretty nice. We need to hit line drops though. That's gonna be the main priority. I think I'm gonna ship this Scavenging Noose. No, let's no. Yeah, actually, let's ship this Scavenging Noose. think it starts it off a lot more than Blue Moon, but not really. What do you mean? I'm just gonna get Reflecting Pool here. No, it only turns off Snapcaster Mage. What would be absolutely awesome is to hit a land drop here. People always try to cheat the format, and they play like 22 or 23 lands in this style of deck, and it's just like, that's just not how it works. I'm playing 24 and I'm still missing land drops. Some evenly distributed CMCs, am I right? Some evenly distributed CMCs over here. We could keep playing this game, but it's just not worth our time. I think I want to do the same thing. Oh man, where are my lands? Where are my lands? Would love to see some lands. Having one game one is a huge deal. Because games 2 and 3, we even have to play around silliness like Anger of the Gods and that kind of stuff, which is really annoying. I don't think I want Bog. I don't think I want Revoker. My opponent only showed me Jace. And they showed me a million ways to kill Revoker between Lightning Bolt and like a Braid and all that nonsense. So I don't think I want Revoker. I don't think I need a retreat. Oh, come on, man. I need some lands, baby. I need some lands. Holy 3 drops. Indeed. Don't bolt me. Damn it. Clothes, if you hear me, your humble servant here requests for your help. 24 lands. I mulliganed looking for the cards. Like, I don't think that there's anything I can do. This is just me hitting some bad variance. Both times I kept one lander. I kept 2 landers and we never saw land number 3. And I died with a bunch of 3-drops stuck in my hand. I just don't think I'm supposed to play more than 23 lands. Resolve Coco fixes many problems. Yeah. We still have a minute though. I wouldn't be so quick into counting my victories. My opponent has 6 cards in hand. We did mulligan here. My opponent can untap and Jace minus, which would be pretty devastating too. It basically forces me to operation. Like, we're just 1 turn behind. We're just 1 turn behind. Like, that's just the story here. Like, we were on the play, but like we are on the draw, except that we have 1 card less too. Rightfully, you've convinced me to land on top. Yeah, stupid Clothes. Not helping her devotees. Castle Ventress. Huh. Hey, Edvis. Doing well. Doing well. Wait, what is this? Why would you do that? They don't even draw a card now. That's a terrible play from my opponent. Wow. I guess that they could have exactly Jace and they could have Force of Negation right now. They don't. Yeah, they kind of threw this game a little bit. I think I'd rather have Knight of Autumn as a 4-3. Just the 4-3 just is kind of good here. My opponent doesn't have Anger mana. Even if my opponent plays Blood Moon, I don't really care, because the Knight is just huge. And then Tireless Tracker just takes over from there. Anger is probably the best thing they could have, and it still doesn't do it that much. I think my opponent kind of threw there. That Cryptic Command made no sense. I guess that means they have another Cryptic. Probably gonna get countered, but that's fine. And probably if this doesn't... Wow, that didn't get countered. Well, we're super far ahead now. I'm really trying hard to figure out what the hell they're doing. What are they doing? I am very confused. Very confused. Very confused. Just gonna crack a clue and play it and make it an X3. This V-click is pretty hard to cast. Pretty hard to cast. Oh, come on, opponent. You're really gonna tank for 10 seconds every time I make a play? Every single time. Hello there. That's a card. So we're kind of approaching anger or bust territory over here. They put a card on top though, so I have to assume that they have an anger. Shock down to 9, okay. That's an anger, okay. We keep on playing. How do you deal with this knight though? Which is now lethal. Oh, what's the name of this spell? Magmatic Sinkhole? Okay. We play on, I guess. If that is indeed what they have, we play on. Alright. Kept one blue up. Dispute, Spell Snare. This is tough. think I'm just gonna play double. We get punished if I find a fetch land or a blue source here, but just play double 1-drops. Are you playing the worst art bird price to trigger your opponents? No, Lexi. I am. These are the only old frame Birds of Paradise arts that are Magic Online. I really wish that they had the alpha or the revised art. That's my favorite, but it is what it is. And I really dislike Birds of Paradise with the newer frame. I think that kind of sucks. Yeah, it's weird. I really wonder why why you don't have access to the old frame for birds. So if I find a land here, we could be in okay shape. It's not a land. I don't think I can let my opponent untap with J, so. Dispute coming in clutch. Wow. I was not expecting that one, I'll tell you that much. All right, I guess we're 2-1. Welcome to round number 4. 4, yeah. This hand looks pretty solid. Usually when I want to do, like, we could be playing against John, and against John it would be very important to make sure that if I can turn to Knight, that I can do so through Lightning Bolt. So that's why I did that. Lucky for me, this game is just working out perfectly. Hex Drinker is all the hype right now. All of it. Free attack. There's no reason to do anything in response, because if we find Apparition, which is the only answer that we have to this Hex Drinker, like, we can kill it anyway, so it's kind of whatever. These are some pretty spicy ones, though. Am I double blocking here? I think I am. Like, whichever one of these survives, like, my opponent is going to lose to the other one, so this seems like a pretty good trade for me. Never mind, I guess I spoke too soon. Oh, Tracker, where are you? Tracker, where are you? You know you can mod the client to change the out of your cards. I don't care that much, Lexi Kitsune. Like I care, but that's a whole another level of caring that I'm definitely not up to. Thankfully, I drew these Birds of Paradise right here. Well, chat showing up? No. Chat is shy today. You can thin your deck like mad. Oh yes. Deck thinning. Deck thinning. Extremely important aspect of Magic. That's such a good draw. It's not even funny. I think the chat is showing up for folks. Like it's showing up on Twitch. It's just not showing up on my screen. Actually, that's not a bad draw. What's the blue for? There are the answers to all of your questions. Playing against the Rock. Champs. Purge. Ousts. How do I feel about Gust? You can't be too Bant these days. I disagree. You can be banter than that. This hand sounds great. Thoughtseize away. Thoughtseize me, baby. Courser. Interesting pickup. That's rough. Oust. Hex Drinker. I guess I don't know the second F, so. Breeding Pool. And we're gonna do Hallowed Fountain here. Gonna bounce Bob. My opponent doesn't know about the second F. We just need to company here, right? What if we Noble Hierarch plus Teferi? We could also Scavenginus and eat the Courser. And play Noble Hierarch. The problem is that line is really bad against Fatal Push. I'm really scared of this Bob though. Yeah, I think I have to company. I did find Skyclay, which is nice. It's a big boy. It's a big boy, Goif. Am I about to get brutality here? That JPG with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the 8 months of continued support. Really appreciate JPG. Thank you. So they have enough to make Hexdrinker Pro everything, so we're just gonna do this, I guess. Balance Hexdrinker, hopefully we find a land. This game is so close. This game is really, really close. And I think I'm gonna chomp with the Apparition. We don't need to get rid of this Hexdrinker though. Why are they passing with mana up? Okay, so we're just gonna lose to the Hexdrinker now. This card is no joke in the late game. Holy crap. This card is no joke in the late game. Very good. I'm impressed. We just single-handedly lost to the Hexdrinker. Keep this. I wonder what they even take. Probably the Oust? Well, they take the Teferi. Okay. Take the company here. another discard spell? Holy crap. Oh, now he has Spellbomb. That one's fine. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. I think because of the chance of drawing a land, it was worth it to Corsair or Kurfix there. Is Oriok Champion even good in this matchup? Seems like all of my opponent's threats are just green. Plague Engineer. Naming Human. Gross. This game is grindy. This game is grindy. Sure. Why not Oriok now? You mean in the face of the Plague Engineer naming Human? I would I would advise against that strategy. I would advise against that strategy, yeah. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's terrible. So they can crack Spellbomb. In order to draw the guy. It's probably not a great play. Yeah, we're drawing pretty well. Let's say that we're drawing pretty well here. I'm in a Coco mood. I am a little bit of in a Coco mood. So my opponent's gonna get to kill this Oriok Champ. They're gonna take 3 to reveal the Plague Engineer here. They will play the Engineer. We can cycle to draw the second company. We are at a pretty high life total right now, which is good. Fatal push. Fatal push. So I guess I can find Tireless Tracker. So let's company response here. These are some pretty solid hits. So we're gonna eat the Goose. And now we can sack that. Go get fetch land. Knight down. Here comes the engineer. Probably gonna name human to get rid of the Oreo champion. It's cute that we gained the life anyway. Pretty cute how that works. And then on my upkeep, oh no, I guess I have to draw it. Kind of annoying. We have to draw it here. Draw the apparition. Apparition your engineer. Swing with all of the fellas. They have 0 cards, so I'm assuming this is gonna be good enough to win. No lands found. That's okay. Take 7. Do you even want to oust them here? I think I don't even want to oust them. Yeah, it's so much better to just oust the Hex Drinker. So now their ghosts are tiny now. All right, that's big. That's big. This is how they get back into this game. That is definitely big. They don't play Hex Drinker. Something tells me we're still in fine shape here. Just pass the turn. Thoughtseize. Nice. Yeah, I think we got them. I think we're gonna get him. Protection from instants, you say? How about I raise you and oust? Okay, so they have Thoughtseize in hand. Complete second tracker. We oust Hex Drinker. That's step one. We want to make sure that we can eat with ooze and that we can crack clues with tracker. That should be fine anyway. Because I'm not attacking with night. Maybe I should have attacked with Courser too. It's not like my opponent has good blocks anyway, right? That's it. Those are their blocks. Yeah, super happy to make these trades happen. We're out of food. Yeah, sweet. How do they win now? We even get to shuffle away the Celestial Pro, which is nice. We have no more green sources. Whoops. Also, there's literally no reason for this, but I'm just gonna do it because I can. There's just no reason at all to do this, but I just think it's hilarious, so I'll do it. My deck is now thinned. Yeah, my deck has been successfully thinned. And we won the Scavengers battle. Go home, Ooze. Go home, you suck. Just had a casual 33 live because of all the live gain. Yeah, there you go. There you go. My opponent was a real trooper there, but eventually they finally gave in. Alright, see you for the last round. Last round of the day. What do we got here? Turn 3 Teferi on the play. Okay, that seems kind of strong. Opponent does keep 7 though. Sacred Foundry. Huh. What the hell are we up against? Think I'm getting the basic planes here. And I'm plus into Teferi, because if my opponent plays a Blood Moon, then that puts me in a tough spot. I'm assuming it's not a Taxes deck. Season Pyro. Magus of the Moon and Path to Exile. Not bad. I guess we pass. I'm assuming it's like in a Hero deck or something? Or just some sort of moon deck of sorts? Mana tithing coming. Well, they can't mana tithe me when there's a Teferi in play. They do have main deck Magus. Sure. Oh, I guess now they can mana tithe, so I guess I should have company there in response. That's a really... No! I clicked no! I hate the template. I hate you, template in MTGO. Why would they do company like that? I was doing so well. I was doing so well too. Just not fucking up with that. This is the most infuriating thing. Imagine if I had started this turn with a Knight of the Reliquary in play. Knight, suck a land, exile the Magus. I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose this unlosable game. God damn it. Also, my opponent playing Path to Exile and Magus of the Moon is... it's an interesting combination. It's an interesting combination. I can't believe how badly I fucked up this game. Oh man, that's so annoying. Ugh, it's so annoying. I'm so tilted right now. I guess they know about the borrower. What's up, Dido? How you doing? Put him playing around force. It's kind of good for us, actually. You need my help? What do you need, Dido? About magic rule? Abundant growth with Blood Moon. I think that it's a layers thing. I'm fairly sure that it's a layers thing. So whichever one showed up next, whichever one showed up last, is the one that works. Yeah, it's quite possible that it's a Modo bug. Modo is a quality software right here. I think we're in okay shape here. Borrower means that my opponent doesn't have good attacks because I just bounce the sword and I get him. Castle Ardenvale. Exile target enchantment. I can bounce the Inspector. I think I'd rather just bounce the sword. No blocks. So we're drawing Collected Company here. This helps me cast anything. So we can company into... Okay. Yeah, we just Apparition. I think we should be good now. That no on the Collected Company made this game a lot harder than it needed to be. The presence of Nahiri is that we need to be careful though, because of I don't want to be tapping my knight in random spots and stuff like that, you know. But between Vendilion Clique, we're gonna play another Teferi. Then we're gonna be able to like play a tracker and get it going. So just each one of our creatures is just so much better than my opponent's. And the protection is Sword of Fire and Ice is basically irrelevant. I'm kind of surprised actually that my opponent went for the sword. Like it just kind of doesn't do anything. Maybe they don't have Feast and Famine, because Feast and Famine would be a lot more problematic for me right now. the attack. So this means that they have to have lightning bolt, right? So I guess we double block like this. They can bolt here, but if they bolt here, then they can't kill my Courser. And we get to kill the Thraben Inspector. But this just seems like a good block for us. Yeah, I guess that they're gonna get rid of the Courser. Yeah. But now we get to kill one of their threats. Do we care about them making 1/1s? Not really. I guess I'd rather draw a card. But how are they supposed to kill the knight now, right? Another Nahiri. Okay. It's a good draw. Certainly a good draw. We do have a flyer though to block that. Interesting game though. Gonna eat the Season Pyromancer right now. What's up, Miloskag? It's going well. Having some fun playing this little brew. It's been cool so far. We've been having fun. Another Stoneforge. They had Feast and Famine. Wow. That's crazy. They did have it. Huh. They have to minus on the tracker. There's just no other option. And we're probably going to use this Vendilion click to chump. Although I guess it's 3 damage, we could probably take it. And we also get to like see their hand. Sure. Interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast the Brazen Borrower actually. I play Magus, I guess. And the reason for casting Borrower, it's because of we can use the V-click to chomp the Stoneforge. I guess that we can't actually. So we need to draw something here. Black and from green. That's 3, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of damage. But we are not going to be able to block because of the Sword of Fire and Ice. So I guess that the plan is to just play second knight. Oh, but well, I guess I'm dead to Lightning Bolt regardless, so that's fine. I'm dead to Bolt regardless. I can't beat Lightning Bolt or Helix for that matter. Should probably kill the Teferi. I guess going to 1 means that I cannot go fetch a fetch land to make knight bigger. Wow, what a game. What a wild game. Are we gonna get to do the thing? Are they gonna just hard cast the Batter Skull? No, they're not gonna. What's up, Levi? How you doing, man? Okay. That's the last unknown. Okay. So we serve with 1, 2, 3, 4. So we serve with this, this, and this. And this, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do get to eat some stuff though. You like the retreat to Coralhelm? I think that's the worst card in the deck, honestly. It's funny that you would say that because I think it's far and away the worst card in the deck. Yes! Yes! Let me see that hand, opponent. Let me see that hand. I want to see that hand. What you got going on there? Oh, that one. Yeah, I'll take that one from your hand. Stoneforge Mystic ability resolves. Alright, it was worth it just for that. We are dead though. In fact, we are exactly dead, which is really annoying. We are exactly dead, which is really irritating. Imagine if I had had access to that Knight of the Reliquary the entire game. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. So now as long as my opponent suits up the same... Yeah, as long as they put all of this stuff on the same Stoneforge Mystic, they're gonna win. No, I think the bird was summoned in sick, if I'm not mistaken. That sucked. That really sucked. Just the moto interface got the best of us. Always happens. Always sucks when that happens. Yeah, I had two birds. One of them was untapped, and the other one I think was someone is sick. I may be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Yeah, maybe. There were a lot of things going on, and I'm pretty exhausted at this point of the stream. So, yeah, I've been live for 5 hours at this point, so mistakes are bound to happen. I'm not too stuck on them. And after that night, I could have gotten. I just hit a no. I've been on tilt ever since, basically. Just frustrating. Frustrating. Literally years of resolving collected company. And literally years of the OK button being exactly on the left. So the muscle memory always wants to go there, just by design. But for whatever reason, whenever you're resolving specifically collected company, they flip those around, which makes no sense. Super stupid. Anyway. I think this card is just not good. I've been cutting it every single matchup. Like, it's fine whenever you're trying to race, right? Like, if you're playing against an opposing combo deck, but, like, there's not really any good combo decks anymore. Michigan combo is certainly enough to tilt anyone off the face of the planet. Yeah. It's particularly annoying when it's the difference between winning and losing, right? It is particularly an extra level of tilt whenever, you know, when you factor in the fact that I would have probably easily won the game from there, but instead ended up losing because Helix. think I'm making a second basic forest here. Particularly after I found the second courser. The knights are in the sweet spot, which is cool. Operation's good. Operation's good there. Yeah, they play Magus. They do attack. Okay. Brutal. Ah! Again, I was going towards the no, and I caught myself right in time. That is so annoying, man. Oh, why would they flip them around? It's so stupid. Why on earth would you flip those things around? Okay, we're just getting bullied at this point. I don't think I want to oust any of these things, unfortunately for me. Oh, come on! God damn it! Give me a fucking break. Jeez. Oh, this is the worst game to lose ever. The worst match to lose. Played a company, basically whiffed on it. Three illusion, unbeatable. I don't want to fetch because of Tireless Tracker. That was the first build of this, like the straight up green white. We went 3 and 2. I made some changes after I finished. This version is just similar. I'm not sure whether this version is better yet. Teferi is good though. I did like Teferi. You have to be kidding me, man. You really have to be kidding me here. I think we have to oust one of their things because I can't afford to have my opponent use a removal spell on my operation on end step and then we lose. So I think I just have to do that right there. I'm down to 6. I'm dead to double lightning bolt. Helix also kills me. Helix to the face. Second Helix. That's the most tilted match I've played in a really long time. I am really tilted right now. I am really, really tilted right now. Anyway. Where is it? Bant, Reclaimer. There we go. So this is the list that we were using, and it's okay. These cards are bad. You don't want to be playing this. Borrower is kind of cool though. I think Borrower has value. V-Click I think is just too harsh on the mana. Just too harsh on the mana. And whenever we do that, we can also like cut one of these breeding pools and maybe add another land. What do we want to play though? Probably another Courser. And Voice. Again, I'm not sure that this card is very good. In fact, I think it's pretty bad, but I think it's fine to try out. I never got to do the retreat thing, but that's fine. I honestly don't think you need the retreat thing whatsoever. I think that this is probably just a waste of a slot, and it would probably be better as the 4th Tireless Tracker or something like that. What else? Oh, we want to add land. Which one do we want to add? We can add a Canopy. That's probably the one that I'm gonna... No, not Canopy, Gabony. That's probably the one that I'm interested in adding. As far as the Cyber goes, honestly, every removal spell sucks. The only removal spell that does not suck is Lightning Bolt. Oust is bad. Path to Exile is even worse. Dismember sucks. Every removal spell sucks except for Lightning Bolt. It's really, really tough to be playing any deck that is not playing Lightning Bolt if you want to be playing removal. All of them are just so... Like, Oust was particularly clunky this league that we just played. It was pretty good in a couple of situations. Like, we got paired against Heliod and I was able to oust my opponent's turn 1 elf, and then that basically time walked them for 2 turns, which was great. So, like, Oust is definitely a lot better than Path to Exile, but both of them, I think, are just lackluster. Like, the threats move at a speed that Oust just cannot keep up with. So, Fatal Push. Fatal Push is the removal spell that every deck should be playing. Apparition is a pretty solid removal spell though, not gonna lie, but... The Gusts were also super awkward. The problem that I have with Gust is that this is not really an answer to Blood Moon, right? This is an answer to Blood Moon because it's fairly easy for us to fetch for basic planes and then hold up Celestial Purge, but with Gust that's just not the case. We did win a couple of games before of this Aether Gust, particularly against Heliod. My opponent went for the combo, we had the Gust for the Spike Feeder, and we were able to survive and then win on the Crackback, so... Like, it's not that it's bad, I just think that the mana base is a little bit shaky to make room for Aether Gust. The Dispute seemed okay. It could potentially be a Veil. Also, we didn't get paired against Tron. We probably can't ever beat Tron, huh? Probably can never win against Tron. It's an interesting deck though. It's an interesting deck. I think I like it. I think I'm a little bit more sold on the straight green-white version. But I think both are worth pursuing. I think both are worth pursuing. I really like the consistency of this version, by the way. I really like the consistency and the ease to just splash for Kissy Warfront. Like, that was actually super relevant in a couple of matchups. But yep, that's gonna be it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. See you in the next video. Take care, and bye bye.